Hello everyone, Old Man Sarge here playing a little Pantheon Rise of the Fallen with my wizard Seerensey, level 25. So there's some level 20s that group together, and here's one of them, Lamb Chop, and he's probably going to pass me in levels. He's a really good player. I've grouped with him I think 3 times. And then there's me, Seerensey. We're in Silent Plains. It's at night. If you haven't seen it, I'm impressed with it. I like it a lot. I like the zone a lot. So here's the little winch that brings up your elevator. I don't know what else to say. And you can see it dropping, and it's a long ways down there. Look at that. Even at night you can tell that it's just like we're way up on the top of this pinnacle. And you can kind of get a layout or an idea of the layout of the zone. The zone, I didn't come here till level 23, but you can come here I believe at level 18 or 19 and kill some snails, and I'll point you in the direction from here. This city is unfinished. There's another city as well. This one's unfinished. The other city's unfinished. And I think there's going to be an elf city too. I think, but I don't know for sure. Alright. So if we look to the west, you will see these trees. They're very far spaced between each other. I don't know if I can get a different vantage point. So, to the west. Now, the zone line to come in here from Deer's Pass is to the west. It's like over, I think it's like over the west. Maybe north, maybe like the north, maybe like over here. I can't remember, to be honest. I don't think you cross the river to get here. It might be like right here. You come through here. No, it's got to be over here. Anyway, come to the city. You find a road. You follow the road. It'll take you right to this city here. If this is kind of in the central portion of Silent Plains. And right, oh god, did you just see that? I almost fell. Oh my gosh, that would have been a crazy fall. Come on, let me jump up there. There's trainers and stuff in here, but there isn't, like, they haven't finished the city yet. There's also a binding stone. Now I heard there's another one down here somewhere, but I haven't found it yet. So I'm going to talk about a few things while I run the Eastern Plains. So I actually leveled from 23 to 25 here in Silent Plains because I wanted to change the scenery for the most part. And there's only really 2 different things that you can do to level. One of them is, although less efficient, is that you can kill to the east of us these creatures by some rocks, and they're like blue. And then the other way is that you can go to some trees, those trees I showed you. I always go in Viz because I just want to make sure. Find the road. Here's the road. Here's the road. The road is fairly safe to travel on, I think. I always go invisible regardless. Yeah. So see those trees right there? If you come to this city and then you go across this bridge of rocks, or you might even be able to swim across here, you can go hunting here at level 18 or 19. And you hunt the snails if you don't want to go to Eastern Plains. The other thing you can do at, I'm going to say level 22-ish, maybe 21, is you can, maybe younger, I don't know, you can hunt these things I'll show you to the east of that city, which would be as you come in from the zone. And there's these titans that walk around. There isn't just one, there's a few of them. See them? And of course, and then these, I'm level 25, and these con red to me. So, I'm not going to fight those cats yet. But these things right here, these are blue. And I'm level 25 and they're blue. So I mean I could kill one. But they were level 23 to me, or blue to me when I was level 23 too, I thought. Could be wrong. But they're around these rocks, so you can fight them too. Let's see, what else can I tell you? That's all I can say. Now, I will say that I like the zone, and the biggest reason that I like it is there's no cliffs. Well, there's very few cliffs. I know it sounds strange, but all these zones that they created so far in Pantheon Rise of the Fallen that we've been to, Thornfast, Avendir's Pass, and even Wild's End, they have a lot of rocks, or I mean cliffs, that you have to traverse. So it's just kind of nice to get away from that. And what I was thinking of plains, even Eastern Plains has cliffs. When I was thinking of plains, I was thinking this would just be flat and just like miles as far as you could see but it's not exactly like that. They have rock outcroppings and stuff like that, and some cliffs, not very many. I'm still real happy with it, though. The western part of this zone hasn't been completed yet, I don't think. Maybe I'm wrong, and maybe I've seen the whole thing. I kind of hope I haven't, but it's possible that I have. Because from what I saw, the way that they had described this zone, it was supposed to be really vast. I'm going to go cross country. I shouldn't really go cross country, but I'm going to anyway. Those prowlers are red to me. If you stick to the roads, you should be safe. I'm not sticking to the road. But when I first came through this zone, I went on the edge, right along this edge right here. In fact, I spent level 7, I came across that edge, and I did not stop doing that until level 23. So that's a lot of time to be scared of going down the middle of the zone. But I kept seeing these creatures, these whatever they call them. What do they call them? Thorn scale prowlers. And I was like, they're gonna kill me. So I didn't do it. But other people have, and other people would tell me, ah, it's no problem. Just walk down the roads. They won't attack you. Or if you see one that's close, just kind of go around it. And it seemed to turn out all right for them. So they do see invisible, though. Or I don't want to say see invisible, but I think if you get close enough, they might smell you. So just be careful even if you're invisible going by them. So yeah, I'm happy with Eastern Plains, but I got to level 25 and I'm kind of like, I may not really be finding the creatures that I want to find anymore, or maybe just 25 is just going to be a slog for a solo person. I don't know. So I've decided to go back to Eastern Plains. And what I had done when I leveled is I went to Eastern Plains from level 19 to 23. And then I went to Silent Plains from 23 to 25. And now I'm going back to Eastern Plains. And we'll see. I might go back to Silent Plains. I have some other things that I want to talk about, but I think what I'm going to end up doing is I will discuss those things at another time. They did put teleport in. This is, by the way, this is January 18th, I think. I believe. Anyway, it's middle to late January of 2025. By the time you play the game, maybe this whole thing will be changed. Like, they might have more things populated, more, because this is all development. I'm kind of Eastern Plains and Silent Plains are the least developed of the zones. And we're zoning into Eastern Plains. And they're green. These lynxes are green to me. The wolves are green to me. That guy that I need a full party for is blue to me. It's kind of what I was afraid of. Oh, let me get my invisibility back. I just don't really want to be... You run through the forest, you're going to get jumped by things even though they're green and blue. We'll just keep running east. These are the things you want to kill at level 18, 19, are the snails. And I need a whole party to kill that person. So, I will... It's too bad that there aren't any camps for solo people. But that's alright. Not complaining. That was one of the discussions that I had with somebody, or I didn't have with them, but I watched their video and they were talking about how that person thought that you should not be able to you should be, if you want to solo you can, but you should only get 10% of what a person can get in a group. And I was like, oh my gosh, that's pretty harsh. You know, it's not that I'm out here going, you know what, all I want to do is solo, and if somebody invites me in a group, I don't want to be in their group. No, it's just that, like, if you look at my server, here are the, oops. Here are the people on the server. And so the people that are kind of like grouped together in the low teens and maybe 8 and 9, they have a group, but I'm level 25. Now you might say, well, you should have to group. You know, that's the whole point of the game, is social interaction and so on. Okay, well, fair enough, but the thing is that a low population server, it's going to be harder to find groups, and you're going to tell me I'm only going to get 1/10 of the experience while I wait to get into a group. And so what am I going to do? I'm just kind of wait. I'm not going to be enjoying myself, right? Because I'm only getting 10% of what you think I should get. Or 10% of what you're getting when you're grouped with your friends. And so, okay, so maybe I won't play the game. So then you have one less player that you could find a group, or, you know, could be grouping with other people in the future. You know, and so then when you want to group with people, you know, there's one less person playing the game. And I'm not saying I will quit if they do this. I'm just trying to illustrate that. We'll kill this guy. That you lower the amount of people playing. And then what about the people that are coming in later? You know, they don't have anybody to group with, you know, to level up. Once the population starts to, you know, because there's always like this bubble of people. I don't know why I'm skinning it. I really don't need it. I suppose I could work my skinning up, but... No, he's blue. Here's what I'm looking for. These dinosaurs. He's blue, but I want to go to a different location before I start settling down and seeing if I can kill a few of them by myself. And so I want to group with people, but I also play on off hours. So I play at you know, because I work during the day or whatever. So I work at 4 a.m. or what. I come out and play at 4 a.m. So if I come out at 4 a.m. and there's hardly anybody on the server, what am I supposed to do? You know, wait for somebody to come on? And if I'm just doing it for an hour, why would I want, you know, to come on and wait for a group that's probably not going to... Oh, he's white. Hey, I like that. Am I supposed to wait? And then, well, I just won't come on and play in the morning then, because I'm not getting that experience. Like, it's just a waste of my time. There's just so many reasons why you shouldn't be worried about that. And so my response is, instead of making things negative for people, like instead of making things worse, make things better for people. So for example, make a flat line. If you're not in a group, this is what your experience is like. And it's okay. Like, it's like what I'm doing now. All right. But if you group, you know, you're going to get better gear. Maybe your experience is a little better, 10% better or something. You know, maybe you give them that. So I'm not saying that I don't think that people shouldn't have some advantage for grouping, but 10% seemed, that 10% number just seemed like, yeah, it seemed a little harsh to me. But I guess maybe they're saying I shouldn't be able to group or level faster than they are. I don't know if I'm leveling faster. I just maybe put in more time. That's cool. That was good. We like to kill a white. Hopefully we'll find a whole bunch of them. East. Go east, young man. Go east. I'm going to get my health back before I get up. I don't like to run around without full health. The mana will come back even when you're not as quickly, but it'll come back okay. And when you get to the end of the game, you're going to have to be, like, when you get to level 40 and you're doing end mob things or end raids or whatever, you're going to have to be with people. So, I mean, you can go still solo stuff, but... Alright, I'm going to get up now. Anyway, that's my response to the group thing. Or the group comment that I heard somebody else. I do listen to other people's videos. I rather enjoy listening to what other people's opinions or what they have to say. Alright, here is the Mecca, folks. So when they call this Eastern Plains, and I ran through a forest, I was like, okay guys, you call this Eastern Plains and you have nothing but, you have trees. Like, you saw how far I ran. So I thought there better be a lot of open ground coming up somewhere, and there is. And we're seeing the beginning of it. So let's kill this blue one. Let's get our feet wet. I have never killed one of these. Oh, there's a yellow one. Oh, yes. Okay, we're not going to kill the yellow one yet, folks, because we have to gain confidence in ourselves. So there's a blue, and then there's a white, and then there is a yellow. And that triangular on top means it will group with others, but I don't know if they have that truly active or not. Alright, we'll see how the blue works. And be careful that we don't. Okay, so we lost a quarter of our health. We'll go back in biz. Even though I'm comfortable with this, somebody congratulating me on level 25. I've grouped with this person before. He's an enchanter. So, enchanter in EverQuest, like, you group them with about any class that has mana, and it's like, yeah, we want them, right? So, but in this game, the the wizard and the mage, or pardon me, the wizard and the enchanter, they don't have the same kind of like benefit. I want to. Oh, because I'm invisible. No. Stop being invisible. There we go. And I think it's rightfully good, right? It's not bad what they did. They have these wheels right here. And I might have talked about this before, but these wheels limit how much the wizard can do. Because if after you get those wheels emptied, you start doing damage to yourself, it's like you got overpowered with all the magic from the elements or whatever. Well, what that basically means is unless somebody can fill up that... So I don't know if bird skin's worth anything. And so it's kind of like you kind of have limited benefits with an enchanter wizard duo. Now they can still do things like reduce resistances and things like that, which definitely help. And so I'm not saying it's not a good idea to group with them, but the relationship that you would have had in EverQuest with a wizard it's not quite as strong. Okay, so we're going to go off to the white one now. So we're moving up to the next level to find out what level of these things we can take. And we're probably going to die, folks. And then I'll end the video and say, yep, we just died. And I'll move on to playing. I wanted to play a different character today anyway. But let's do some experimentation, folks. Find out where we are. Alright, so I feel good. Like, that guy went down pretty good. I still had these, as long as I have these focus things, these focus wheels available, I feel like, well, let me loot this first. I don't know if I really need to skin it, but I don't know, maybe. Here, let's skin it. I don't remember if I got a... And they make me bleed, but it's a light bleed. Okay, so far it's like the white isn't a problem. Okay. I leave this one open because this is the first one I like to pop. To redo my spell, I throw this ice volley back on him again. Grazer meat and bird skin. And let's just take a look at something, folks. Let's look at our skinning is 111. So, I mean, we could level it to 125. Alright, I'm going to get to full mana, and we're going to take on a yellow one. Now, so, the thing is about killing yellow things as a wizard. First of all, your mana is limited. Your focus wheels are a lot of times limited, and the higher level that you fight, the more resistances they're going to have, and you are a glass cannon, so you don't have a lot of wiggle room. Like, you have to burn these things down fast. Now, you can do a bit of a run, like you can run away for a little bit of a time because you have your cold snap, which is, I don't know what you call it. Anyway, it makes them move slower, so now you got more time. So now you're going to save your health more. But the other thing is that if they resist, I think what I figured, about 2 spells, you're in trouble. Like 1 spell, you're probably alright. 2 resistances, and it might be run time. But if we can kill this thing, then level 25 is going to be a nice level for us. If we can kill this thing pretty comfortably. And every class is different, obviously. I usually start out with my longest casting spell, which is the fire. And I go to another static arrow. Burn him down with my fire ice. And look at that, I almost did it without, I didn't have to even burn my focus wheel, and I'm at over half. Yeah, this is gonna work good. So, this is going to work well. This whole area is beautiful. Like, level 25 Eastern Plains is a hit. I didn't level up my skinning though. I don't know why. Level 25 is gonna be, and I would say level 25 and level 26. So people are asking me, like, this guy's a really nice guy. This guy's a really nice guy. He's like, what kind of, like, have you done this quest yet? And I'm like, I haven't done any questing. I know I probably should. It's just, whenever I think of questing, I think of, like, I could be killing creatures right now. And so he asked me what my what my armor is that I'm wearing, my robe that I'm wearing right now. And I'm like, I'm wearing cloth armor 6. He's like, what? Like, ugh, oh my gosh, we gotta do this quest and get you better armor. Look, I know that. I agree. But then I can't kill Sungrazers. Is killing Sungrazers part of the quest? He's giving me the stats of the quote. I mean, it's cool. Like, yeah, I'll do it. He's right. I mean, he says it's easy to do. I'm not gonna, no. I only wanted to do that to gain skill, and it doesn't seem like I'm gaining skill. So, alright folks. We are in the Eden of level 25, killing Sungrazers. It's yeah, I mean, it's a good robe, better than what I've got, definitely. Okay, so what am I thinking now? I could have come here at 24. I could have come here at 24 and says Silent Plains. Would that have been better? Like in retrospect. I'm beginning to think that at the moment, the way these zones are laid out, you don't even need to go to Silent Plains. You could come here to level you could come here to level 26, maybe 27. There is a nice, like, array of things to kill here. Nice, nice. We're liking this. They're white and yellow at level 25. I don't know. Maybe what I did was fine. You know, maybe going and hunting in Silent Plains for 23, 24 is just, you know, just fine. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and, I mean, this is gonna be boring for you to watch me kill one sun grazer after another the same way over and over again. So I'm gonna probably end this video, but I'm going to probably stop the video and then upload it, and then either go get this item this guy's telling me about, this quest, or I don't know, maybe I'll go to my other character for a while. So anyway, thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you next time. Old Man Sarge signing off.